Hey everyone, I'm Sarah, and I'm so excited to be here on Native Speakers.
And I'm Johnny. We're native English speakers who love helping people master real, everyday English.
Today, we are diving into something super practical, coffee break conversations at the office.
Because let's face it, some of the most important workplace moments happen right at the coffee machine.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's learn together.
Main lesson. All right, Sarah, so why are coffee break conversations so important for English learners?
Great question. When people learn English in classrooms, they often focus on formal grammar and textbook dialogues. But real office life, that's completely different. Coffee breaks are where the magic happens, where colleagues bond, share information, and communicate in the most natural, relaxed way possible.
Exactly. And here's the thing, these casual moments are actually where you learn the most useful expressions. Think about it. When you're standing by the coffee machine, you're not giving a presentation or writing a formal email. You're just being human.
Right, and that's where language truly comes alive. During my first job in marketing, I remember being so nervous about these informal moments. I could handle meetings and emails just fine, but small talk? That terrified me. Even though I was a native speaker, I was shy. I can only imagine how English learners feel.
Oh, I totally get that. So let's break this down. Sarah, let's start with the most common scenario. You walk into the break room and there's already someone there. What happens?
Okay, perfect. Let's act this out. You'll be the person already at the coffee machine, and I'll walk in.
Got it. Pretends to pour coffee. Hmm.
Walks in cheerfully. Morning, Johnny. How's it going?
Hey, Sarah. Oh, same old, just trying to wake up. Laughs. This is my third cup already.
Laughs. Third cup? Wow, rough night?
You could say that. I was up late finishing that presentation for the client meeting. You know how it is. Last-minute changes everywhere.
Oh, I feel you. Been there, done that. Well, hopefully this coffee works its magic.
Fingers crossed. Raises cup. Well, back to the grind.
Good luck with the presentation.
Thanks. Catch you later. Okay, let's pause there. Sarah, there's so much happening in that simple exchange. Can you break it down?
Absolutely. First, notice the greeting. How's it going? This is more casual than how are you? In office settings, especially during coffee breaks, we tend to use relaxed greetings. You could also say, "What's up?" or "How are things?" or even just, "Hey, how are you doing?"
And did you catch my response? Same old, same old. This is an idiom that means nothing has changed, everything's routine. It's incredibly common in American English. You might also hear can't complain or living the dream, though that last one is usually said with a bit of sarcasm.
Laughs. Yes, living the dream while standing at a coffee machine at 8 a.m. is definitely sarcastic. And notice how I responded with rough night? This is a follow-up question showing interest. In English-speaking cultures, especially in offices, showing genuine interest in colleagues is really important for building relationships.
Exactly. And then I shared something personal but professional, staying up late for work. This is that sweet spot in office conversations. You're not sharing deep personal secrets, but you're also not being completely distant and formal.
Right. And look at my response. I feel you. This is modern casual English, meaning I understand or I empathize with you. You could also say, I hear you. I know what you mean. Or the classic, I've been there.
Then I said, back to the grind, another idiom. The grind refers to hard, routine work. Back to the grind means returning to work. Super common expression.
And I ended with, good luck with the presentation. This shows I was listening and I care. Active listening is huge in English conversation. It's not just about what you say, but also about showing that you absorbed what the other person said.
Okay, so that's the basic coffee break encounter. But Sarah, what about when you want to start a conversation, not just respond to one? That's scary for a lot of learners.
Oh, definitely. Starting conversations is an art form. The key is having some go-to conversation starters that work in almost any situation. Let me give you some examples. Weather is classic. Crazy weather we're having, right? Or, can you believe this heat?
Coffee itself is perfect. Is the coffee fresh? Or have you tried the new coffee blend? Food works too. Did you bring lunch today? Or have you tried that new restaurant downtown?
And here's a pro tip. Compliments are golden. I love your sweater. Where did you get it? Or your presentation yesterday was fantastic. People love genuine compliments, and they naturally lead to longer conversations.
Let's demonstrate a conversation starter. I'll initiate this time. Walks up. Hey, Sarah, is that a new laptop bag?
Oh, this? Yeah, I just got it last weekend. My old one completely fell apart.
It looks really professional. Where did you find it?
Thanks. I got it from that store downtown, Textile. They had a great sale. Do you need a new bag?
Actually, yeah, mine's seen better days. Laughs. I've been using the same backpack since college.
Laughs. Hey, if it works, it works. But seriously, check out Textile. They have tons of options, and the quality is really good.
Awesome. I'll definitely look into it. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. Happy to help.
See what happened there? Johnny started with an observational compliment about something concrete, my laptop bag. This is so much easier than abstract small talk because it gives the conversation a clear focus.
And notice how you responded naturally, giving details without over-explaining. You mentioned where you got it, why you bought it, and then asked if I needed one too. That question, do you need a new bag, kept the conversation flowing.
Exactly. In English conversation, especially casual office chat, we play conversational ping pong. I say something, you respond and add something, then maybe ask a question, then I respond. Back and forth naturally.
Now, here's something crucial that many English learners struggle with, dealing with awkward silences or when you don't understand something. Sarah, what do you do when you miss what someone said?
Oh, this is so important. First rule, never pretend you understood when you didn't. It's perfectly acceptable to say, "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?" Or, "Could you say that again?" Or even just, "Sorry, what was that?"
Right. Native speakers ask for clarification all the time. Sometimes it's noisy, sometimes we're distracted, sometimes someone mumbles. It's completely normal. What's awkward is nodding along when you have no idea what was said.
Oh, yes, I've been there. You just smile and nod, then someone asks your opinion and you panic. Don't do that. Let's practice a scenario. Johnny, say something unclear to me.
Mumbles quickly. So I was thinking we could maybe coordinate the synergy between the departments for maximum optimization of resources.
Okay, first of all, sorry, you were talking pretty fast there. Could you slow down a bit? I want to make sure I understand.
Oh, sure. Sorry about that. I said we should coordinate between departments to use our resources better.
Ah, got it. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, that makes sense. Which departments were you thinking of?
Perfect example, Sarah. You did several smart things there. You politely asked me to slow down, you didn't blame yourself, and then you followed up with a relevant question once you understood.
Thanks. And notice I said thanks for clarifying, which acknowledges Johnny's help without being overly apologetic. A lot of English learners say sorry too much. You don't need to apologize for needing clarification. It's part of communication.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about something really fun. Office coffee break gossip and news sharing. This is where things get interesting and very cultural.
Oh, yes. Okay, so there's appropriate office gossip and inappropriate office gossip. Appropriate is talking about neutral work topics, company news, office events, maybe even harmless observations. Inappropriate is spreading rumors, talking negatively about colleagues, or sharing confidential information.
Let's demonstrate appropriate news sharing. Excitedly, Sarah, did you hear? They're renovating the cafeteria.
No way! Really? When?
Starting next month, they're adding more seating and apparently getting better food options.
Finally, that cafeteria has needed an upgrade forever. Do you know if we'll have to go elsewhere for lunch during construction?
I think they're setting up a temporary break room on the third floor. At least that's what I heard from Mark in facilities.
Oh, good to know. Thanks for the heads up.
See that? I shared news that affects everyone, it's not confidential, and it's actually helpful information. And notice the phrase, "Did you hear?" is a classic way to share news. "No way" shows surprise and interest. "Thanks for the heads up" means thanks for the warning or information.
And I asked follow-up questions showing I'm engaged. When and do you know if? These keep the conversation going and show genuine interest.
Now, here's a tricky situation. What if someone tries to pull you into inappropriate gossip? Sarah, let's role-play this. Try to get me to gossip about our boss.
Conspiratorially. Hey, Johnny, did you notice how moody the boss has been lately? I wonder what's going on with him.
Carefully. I haven't really noticed, but everyone has off days, right?
Yeah, but seriously, he's been so irritable.
Diplomatically, well, I think he's been under a lot of pressure with the new project. Anyway, did you finish that report for Friday?
Perfect, Johnny. You deflected beautifully.
Thanks. So what did I do? First, I didn't agree or disagree strongly. "I haven't really noticed" is neutral. Then I gave a generous interpretation. Everyone has off days. When Sarah pushed, I acknowledged reality. He's under pressure, but immediately changed the subject to something work-related.
This is such an important skill. You maintained the relationship without participating in negativity. You didn't make Sarah feel bad, but you also didn't engage in the gossip. That's professional maturity right there.
Exactly. And changing the subject is a crucial conversation skill in English. You can do it smoothly by asking a question about something else. Other good subject changers are "speaking of which," or "that reminds me," or "oh, before I forget."
Let's talk about something else important too, energy and enthusiasm in conversation. English, especially American English, often sounds more energetic than other languages. Let's compare. Johnny, respond to "How was your weekend?" in a flat, monotone way.
It was fine. I stayed home.
Now with energy.
Oh man, it was great. I finally finished that book I've been reading, and I tried this new hiking trail. Super relaxing.
Huge difference, right? The content could be the same, but the energy changes everything. English speakers, especially in professional settings, tend to show enthusiasm even about small things. It makes you seem friendly, approachable, and positive.
But Sarah, this doesn't mean you have to fake enthusiasm about everything. It's about being present and engaged in the conversation. If you're genuinely not excited about something, that's fine. Just be honest in a positive way.
Right. Like if someone asks about your weekend and it was boring, you could say, "Pretty quiet, actually. I just caught up on rest. How about you?" You're honest, but you keep it light and redirect.
Now, let's talk about timing and reading the room. Not every coffee break needs to turn into a long conversation. Sometimes people just want to grab coffee and go. How do you read those signals, Sarah?
Great question. Body language is huge. If someone's looking at their phone, checking their watch, or giving short answers, they're probably busy. You can still be friendly. "Hey, how are you? Good? Awesome. Have a great day," without launching into a story.
And there's this beautiful phrase in English, "I'll let you get back to it." This is perfect when you sense someone is busy. "Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck with that project." It's polite, acknowledges they're busy, and ends the conversation gracefully.
Oh, I love that phrase. Other good conversation enders: "I should be getting going. I've got to run. I'll catch you later." Or "Let's talk more about this later."
Let's demonstrate a quick coffee encounter with someone who's clearly busy. Sarah, you are a busy person.
Walks in quickly, checking phone, pouring coffee fast.
Cheerfully. "Hey, Sarah, morning."
Distracted. "Oh, hey, Johnny, morning." Keeps moving.
Busy day ahead?
Sighs. "You have no idea. Back-to-back meetings all day."
Ouch. Well, I'll let you get to it. Good luck.
"Thanks, I'll need it." Waves. "See you later."
Perfect example. I read her body language. She was clearly rushed. So I kept it brief, showed interest with "busy day ahead," but didn't try to extend the conversation. Then I gracefully exited with "I'll let you get to it."
And I appreciated that. Even though I was busy, we still had a positive interaction. That's the beauty of good social awareness in the workplace.
Now, here's something fun. Coffee break humor. Humor is tricky across cultures, but workplace-appropriate humor can really help you connect. Sarah, what kind of humor works at the coffee machine?
Self-deprecating humor is pretty safe. making fun of yourself a little. Like, I need this coffee so badly. I'm pretty sure I'm not fully human until I've had my second cup. Or observations about universal experiences. Is it Friday yet? Oh, wait, it's only Tuesday.
Is it Friday yet is a classic. Other safe humor topics, coffee addiction itself, Monday blues, weekend plans, weather extremes. Let's demonstrate. Yawning dramatically. I swear this coffee pot is moving in slow motion today.
Right? I was thinking about just hooking up an IV drip at this point.
Now that's dedication to caffeine.
See what we did? We both exaggerated our coffee dependence for comedic effect. It's light, relatable, and doesn't offend anyone. That's the sweet spot for office humor.
But here's what to avoid. Controversial topics like politics or religion, jokes about appearance, ethnic or cultural jokes, anything about people's personal lives, and sarcasm that could be misunderstood.
Especially that last one. Sarcasm is so culture dependent. What's funny in one culture might be insulting in another. When in doubt, keep it light and positive.
Now let's talk about coffee break vocabulary. There are so many phrases specific to this context. Sarah, can you list some?
Sure. Coffee run. Going to get coffee, sometimes for multiple people. Caffeine fix. Getting your coffee because you need it. Coffee break itself. Brew, another word for coffee. Grab a cup. Get some coffee. Fresh pot. Newly made coffee.
And phrases like, I'm running on empty. You have no energy. I'm dragging today, feeling slow and tired. I need a pick-me-up, need something to boost energy. Recharge, rest and regain energy.
Let's use these in context. Tiredly. Johnny, I'm absolutely running on empty today. Please tell me there's a fresh pot.
Just made one. You look like you could use a serious caffeine fix.
You have no idea. I've been dreading since I got here. Definitely need this pick-me-up.
Well, this should help you recharge, strong and fresh.
You're a lifesaver.
Notice how naturally we wove in all that vocabulary? When you learn phrases in context, they stick much better than memorizing lists.
Absolutely. And speaking of context, let's talk about cultural differences. Coffee break culture varies hugely. In the US, coffee breaks are usually quick, 15 minutes max, but they're important for networking and building relationships.
Right, whereas in some European countries, coffee breaks might be longer and more social. In some Asian offices, there might be tea rather than coffee. The key is adapting to your specific workplace culture.
And observing. When you start a new job, watch how others behave during breaks. How long do they take? Do they chat or stay quiet? Do they clean up after themselves? Mirror that behavior.
Great point. Speaking of workplace etiquette, let's talk about coffee break manners. Sarah, what are the unspoken rules?
Oh, there are so many. First, if you take the last cup of coffee, make a new pot. Don't leave it empty for the next person.
That's huge. Also, clean up after yourself. Rinse your cup, wipe up spills, and throw away your stir or sugar packet.
Don't monopolize the coffee machine. If there's a line, keep it moving. You can socialize nearby, but don't block access.
And here's a subtle one. If someone's clearly having a bad day and wants to be left alone, respect that. A simple nod or hey is enough.
Right. Also, be aware of volume. The break room isn't the place for loud phone calls or videos without headphones. Let's role-play someone breaking a coffee rule and someone politely addressing it. Sarah, take the last cup and walk away without making more.
Pours last cup, starts to walk away. Friendly but firm. Hey Sarah, did you grab the last cup?
Stops. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was in a rush.
No worries. Would you mind starting a new pot real quick? It only takes a minute.
Oh, of course. Sorry about that. Let me do that now.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Breaking character. See how Johnny handled that? He was friendly, direct, and gave me a gracious out. He didn't say, you should know better or get angry, just a polite request.
And you responded well. You apologized briefly, didn't make excuses, and fixed it immediately. That's professionalism.
This brings up an important point about English communication, directness. English, especially American English, tends to be more direct than many languages, but there's still politeness. Would you mind? Could you? Would it be possible to? These soften requests.
Exactly. Compare make more coffee to would you mind making more coffee? Same request, completely different tone.
Now let's talk about remembering names and details. This is crucial for building workplace relationships. When someone tells you something in one conversation, reference it later. Watch this. Turns to Johnny. Hey, how did your son's soccer game go this weekend?
Lights up. Oh, Sarah, thanks for remembering. They won 3-2. He scored the winning goal.
That's amazing. He must be so proud.
He's over the moon. Thanks for asking.
See what we did? I remembered something personal Johnny mentioned before. This makes people feel valued and remembered. It strengthens relationships significantly.
And it's not hard to do. After a conversation, just make a mental note or even jot down, Johnny, son plays soccer. Next time you see them, ask about it. People really appreciate it when you remember details about their lives.
Now here's a challenge for English learners: idioms and expressions. Coffee breaks are full of them. Let's go through some common ones.
Shoot the breeze, casual conversation. Chew the fat, same thing, chatting casually. Touch base, briefly talk about something. Catch up, talk about what's been happening. Loop someone in, include someone in the information.
Say on the same page, understanding each other. Ball is in your court. It's your turn to act. Keep me posted. Inform me of updates. Play it by ear. Decide as you go. No fixed plan.
Let's use these naturally. Walks up. Hey, Sarah, got a minute to touch base on the project?
Sure, I've been meaning to catch up with you anyway. Are we on the same page about the deadline?
I think so, but let me loop you in on some changes. The client wants to push it back a week.
Oh, interesting. Well, I can play it by ear with my schedule. Keep me posted if anything else changes.
Will do. Ball's in their court anyway.
Perfect. See you later.
6 idioms and a quick conversation. That's how often we use them. And Sarah, what's the best way for learners to master these?
Context, context, context. Don't just memorize definitions. Watch TV shows, listen to podcasts, watch YouTube videos like this one, and pay attention to when and how idioms are used. Then try using them yourself.
And don't be afraid to ask. If someone uses an expression you don't know, you can say something like, "Sorry, what does play it by ear really mean?" People are usually happy to explain.
Absolutely. Now, we've covered a lot, but let's do one final comprehensive coffee break conversation that brings everything together, a realistic scenario with multiple elements we've discussed.
Perfect. Let's set the scene. We bump into each other at the coffee machine on Monday morning. I'm tired from the weekend, you're energetic and had a great weekend. Ready?
Ready. Walks in cheerfully. Morning, Johnny. Happy Monday.
Yawning. Morning, Sarah. Happy might be a strong word. I'm still recovering from the weekend.
Rough one or too much fun?
Little bit of both. My family came to visit, which was great, but exhausting. You know how it is, hosting, cooking, entertaining. I love them, but I need a vacation from my vacation.
Oh, I totally feel you. Been there. But hey, at least you got quality time together, right?
True. Can't complain about that. How about you? You seem pretty energized for a Monday.
I actually am. I finally finished that online course I've been working on all month, submitted the final project last night, so I feel accomplished.
Hey, that's awesome. Congrats. Which course was it again?
The digital marketing one I mentioned a few weeks back. Man, it was intense, but I learned so much.
That's great. I'm sure that'll come in handy with the new campaign we're planning. Actually, speaking of which, did you hear they moved the kickoff meeting to Wednesday?
What? No. I had Wednesday blocked off for that workshop. Do you know what time?
I think it's 2 p.m. now instead of Thursday morning. Mike from marketing sent out an email late Friday. You might have missed it.
Ugh, I probably did. I left early Friday for a doctor's appointment. Thanks for the heads up. I'll check my calendar and see if I can move things around.
No problem. Yeah, Friday afternoons, nobody checks emails, right?
So true. Hey, is this a fresh pot?
Just made it about 5 minutes ago. Should be perfect.
Excellent. Pours coffee. Want a refill while I'm here?
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Yes, please.
Pours. Here you go.
Thanks. All right, I should probably get to my desk. Got a mountain of emails waiting for me.
Same here. Let's catch up later this week, though. I want to hear more about your family visit.
Sounds good. I'll bring pictures. My nephew did the funniest thing at dinner.
Can't wait. All right, good luck with those emails.
You too. And seriously, congrats again on finishing that course.
Thanks. See you later.
Catch you later. Wow. Okay, so let's break down what just happened in that conversation because there was so much going on.
Right. First, we had natural greetings with different energy levels. You were energetic and I was tired. We acknowledged that honestly, which made it real.
Then we both asked follow-up questions. I asked if your weekend was rough or fun, and you asked about my energy. This back and forth is essential in English conversation. It's not just taking turns talking, it's building on what the other person says.
We both shared personal information appropriately. My family visit, your course completion. Not too private, not too distant. And notice we both showed genuine interest with congratulations and sympathy where appropriate.
You naturally transition to work topics, the meeting change, which shows how coffee break conversations often blend personal and professional. And you gave me useful information I had missed.
Then we talked about the coffee itself, very meta since we're at a coffee machine, and you offered to pour me a refill, which is a nice gesture that builds goodwill.
We both acknowledged we needed to get back to work, but also made plans to continue the conversation later. Let's catch up later this week. Keeps the relationship going beyond just this one interaction.
We both ended with encouragement and well wishes. Good luck with those emails. Congrats again on the course.
That's the anatomy of a perfect coffee break conversation. It had everything: greetings, personal sharing, work information, gestures of kindness, humor, and a positive ending.
So to all our viewers out there learning English, here's what we want you to remember. Coffee break conversations are incredibly valuable for learning real, natural English. They're low pressure, short, and happen every day.
Start small. You don't need to have long, complex conversations. Just, how's your morning going? Or, did you have a good weekend? These simple questions can lead to wonderful connections.
Listen actively. Pay attention not just to what people say, but how they say it. Notice the idioms, the intonation, and the body language. English is more than just words. It's the whole package.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Native speakers stumble over words, forget things, and have awkward moments too. What matters is that you're trying, practicing, and engaging with others.
Use these conversations as mini lessons. Every coffee break is an opportunity to learn new vocabulary, practice pronunciation, and understand cultural nuances. Over time, these small interactions add up to major improvement.
And remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is connection. When you connect with colleagues, even briefly, you're building relationships, improving your English, and making your work environment more enjoyable.
So here's your challenge. This week, start one coffee break conversation. Just one. It can be as simple as, "Morning, how are you?" See where it goes. Practice what we've taught you today.
And if you found this lesson helpful, make sure you subscribe to Native Speakers. We create content like this all the time. Practical, real-world English that you can actually use.
Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We cover everything from business English to casual conversation, pronunciation to idioms, and so much more.
Drop a comment below telling us what's your biggest challenge with workplace English. Coffee break conversations, meeting, emails. We read every comment and use your feedback to create future content.
And remember, learning English is a journey, not a destination. Every conversation, every mistake, every small victory is progress. You've got this.
We believe in you. Keep practicing, stay confident, and keep those coffee breaks friendly and engaging.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep connecting.
See you in the next video.